day 4 here at the CPL. Today's going to be very busy with all the upper bracket and lower bracket matches being played.
That's right, John. Yesterday we saw some fantastic action bringing all the teams into today, and at the end of today there'll be 2 teams standing that are going to face off tomorrow for all the glory, all the money.
All right, let's head back to some action.
Torbil overlooks his team as they play against RDW on train. 3D is strong throughout the first half and posts an 8-4 lead.
Flashing spawn. I have ladder.
Destruct was unable to rally his team, and they lost 5 straight rounds, giving a 13-4 win to 3D.
I heard him above ladder.
Moto, your communication against RDW was just incredible. You guys just never shut up. Does that get distracting when you play the match?
Never. I mean, that's what I always tell them to do, because that's the way you win LAN games like this. You just communicate nonstop. All it is just nonstop information. It makes the job for everyone easier, because if you know where somebody is, you never have to look at that corner or look at that corner. I mean, you already know, and when your teammates tell you, it's like 5 times as much information that you wouldn't see. So, I mean, that's what I want, and I'm surprised more teams don't do it.
All right, thanks a lot.
Sure, no problem.
Zex played well as a team and was cautious of Good Game's sniping abilities. After Zex takes a 9-3 lead as T, Good Game could not recover and lost 13-6.
T side was a very close match. It came down to a lot of 1v1s, or the bomb would go off. Did that affect your game plan at all?
Well, I think that going in, we sort of had, like, subconsciously we wanted to work on money control, etc. But I think it got to a point where, like, we'd always die. So many of us would die in the round, or the bomb would explode, etc. So I mean, it went well regardless. So it went pretty well, yeah.
When you guys moved inside bomb site, you seemed very passive. Was that out of respect for their guns, or was that your game plan?
Well, I think GG's a really op-oriented team, especially on a map like that. Like, I know Sniper's a very good op. I heard Myers is a good op. So I think, especially me, like, I was just like hiding around all the trains and letting them come to us. And actually, it came down to like a few times where they just didn't have enough time to defuse the bomb. I think that happened like 3 times. So it was just about like killing the time and like just staying away from their ops, not peeking me, stuff like that. So yeah.
Out ladder. They're out ladder.
Made in Brazil, one of the best teams from South America, was paired up against the Texas area Untouchables. They quickly found themselves in a 9-3 deficit by halftime and were unable to gain control, eventually losing by the score of 13-7.
Got him. There's a guy, the last guy was up top.
I'm here with Patrick Nichols from Team Tau. They just won against Made in Brazil. You've had a long history here at the CPL. Why don't you go ahead and tell us about that?
We've been to, I think, past 4 CPL events together as Team TAU. We've kind of had a rotating roster here and there with people coming and going, college students, stuff like that. But overall, we've placed pretty well. We placed 3rd, 9th, I think 17th through 24th. We've kind of gone on an up and downhill. So we've been a fairly strong team overall, and we're all pretty local, so it makes a big help for mainly CPL play and stuff like that. So I can't think of anything else right now.
Now, Made in Brazil, they're kind of an unknown team. They have some weird strats. Do you have to prepare different for that?
Yeah, last night we sat up in the hotel room for about 4 hours watching demos. We brought a computer up from the BYOC, downloaded all the latest demos we could get. Mainly ESWC was our big one, and that helped out a lot. They seemed to do a lot of the same strats that they did there, so that really prepared us for the MIBR team.
Now, going up 9-3 at the first half, do you change your strats going into the second half now that you have the lead?
Not particularly. We like to stick to what we've got. We know we're solid with it. We've been practicing with that, so we tried to stick to everything, by the book, what we've got set up, rather than trying new stuff and getting bit in the butt by it. So
Lance seems to be a really impact player. Why don't you go ahead and tell us about him?
Lance, we picked him up from Bio a couple months ago. We kind of merged, picked up some new players, and Lance is just stuck out. He's pretty much taken over leadership of the team, calling strats and everything else, and the guy just dominates. He's one of those guys who can call all the strats, play well at the same time, and keep everyone else under control. So he's just awesome player, great addition to the team.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Get ready for your Newegg.com play of the day.
Watch and learn as Potty from Team SK headshots 3 CTs from Team Eminence in a row on train.